Special betting insights. Watch full video for getting special betting insights today. Welcome to today's NHL breakdown. We have a unique situation on the schedule with only one game taking place on this Tuesday. Even though the slate is small, this matchup still presents multiple betting angles worth analyzing. The game features the Edmonton Oilers against the Dallas Stars, two teams with a history of competitive and high-stakes matchups. Despite having only one game to focus on, there are several key factors, including recent performances, player availability, and line combinations, that create meaningful opportunities for bettors and fantasy considerations alike. Starting with the Edmonton Oilers, they are coming off a decisive victory against the Florida Panthers, a team that has been performing well recently. This result underscores a key pattern with Edmonton. When the team fully commits to a game, their offensive production can be elite, and they can control the pace against high-caliber opponents. Connor McDavid continues to serve as the driving force for the Oilers' offense, generating scoring chances and distributing the puck effectively on both even-strength and power play situations. Leon Draisaitl and Evan Bouchard remain central contributors, consistently producing points and assists while managing ice time on top lines and the primary power play unit. Their presence provides predictable production that can be leveraged for player props, game totals, and team scoring bets. The Dallas Stars, meanwhile, will be at a disadvantage due to multiple absences. Mo Scampton is suspended for this game, which impacts the team's defensive depth and overall physical presence. Additionally, Matt Duchene and Thomas Harley are also unavailable, further limiting their defensive options and potentially affecting both even-strength coverage and special teams. While Dallas has had historical success against Edmonton, including playoff matchups and previous Western Conference final appearances, today's roster limitations create openings for Edmonton's top players to exploit. This game also represents an opportunity to observe how Edmonton adjusts to line shifts and potential return of players such as Ryan Hopkins, who may impact power play combinations and ice time distribution. For betting purposes, the focus should be on high-probability contributors. For Edmonton, Evan Bouchard for a point or assist remains a reliable option, given his consistent involvement in scoring plays. Connor McDavid, as the primary playmaker, is a strong candidate for an assist in this matchup. Leon Draisaitl is also a key player to monitor, with potential to record multiple points, especially on the power play. Jack Rosavik, playing alongside McDavid, presents an interesting prop opportunity. While his ice time on the top power play unit may be affected by the return of Ryan Hopkins, pairing Rosavik with Matthias Ehome for an assist is a viable strategy for higher-odds player prop betting, particularly on a single-game slate. Dallas presents fewer favorable betting opportunities due to line changes and injuries. Wyatt Johnston, now playing with Sam Steele and Jamie Benn instead of his usual top-line partners, may be limited offensively. For this reason, betting under 0.5 points on Johnston at odds between +130 and +140 is a reasonable approach. While it is a riskier play, it aligns with the strategic methodology required when the slate is limited to a single game. The objective in these situations is to identify value where it is most likely to occur, even if the absolute number of opportunities is small. Additional high-value player prop options for Edmonton include Leon Draisaitl and Tyler Shawn. Draisaitl has the potential to record 2 points in this matchup, while Tyler Shawn, likely returning to top power play minutes due to roster adjustments, may also record multiple points. These plays provide significant upside and capitalize on predictable ice time patterns and line combinations. When focusing on player props, prioritizing top contributors with high usage and scoring potential is the most consistent approach, particularly on a limited slate. The Oilers lineup offers several points to consider for analysis. Connor McDavid is the centerpiece, generating scoring chances both directly and indirectly by creating opportunities for linemates. Evan Boussard's regular production ensures he remains a core player prop candidate, while Leon Draisaitl's role on the power play further enhances his value. Jack Rosavic's potential to score depends on line adjustments and ice time allocation, particularly if Ryan Nan-Hopkins returns, impacting power play deployment. For Dallas, the absence of Scampton, Duche, and Harley weakens defensive structure and special teams, leaving the Stars more vulnerable to Edmonton's top offensive contributors and secondary scoring opportunities. Considering betting trends and historical performance, Edmonton's lines and props often fluctuate in high-stakes contests, creating opportunities for bettors. Player prop bets, particularly focusing on points, assists, and line combinations, remain the most reliable method for exploiting these matchups. Even on a single-game slate, identifying high-probability contributors allows bettors to execute targeted strategies that maximize potential return. Betting angles on point production, assists, and line-based prop combinations provide measurable value when based on current lineups and ice time projections. To summarize the key betting angles for this matchup: Evan Boussard for a point or assist, a consistent contributor on offense. Connor McDavid for an assist, central to Edmonton's offensive output. Leon Draisaitl for at least 1 point, with potential for 2 points on the power play. Jack Rosavic for a point, potentially paired with Matthias Ehome for an assist. Wyatt Johnston under 0.5 points, reflecting limited line support. Tyler Shawn for 2 points if he returns to top power play minutes. These bets focus on high-probability contributors while leveraging line changes, injuries, and power play deployment. By strategically identifying the players most likely to produce, bettors can generate value even in a limited slate situation. The emphasis is on disciplined analysis, considering both individual and team performance metrics, rather than speculative or low-probability outcomes. In conclusion, even a one-game slate can provide meaningful betting opportunities with careful analysis. By accounting for recent performance, line deployment, ice time distribution, and roster limitations, bettors can isolate high-value player prop plays and team outcomes. Edmonton's top-end talent, combined with Dallas's roster constraints, creates a favorable environment for targeted bets and prop selections, including points, assists, and line-based combinations. Before we wrap, remember, every click, every comment, every like, and every subscription supports the channel and allows us to keep delivering this level of insight. The best way to engage is Tier 1. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit notifications. For viewers of Beyond the Box Score, subscribing ensures access to daily NHL analysis, player prop insights, and expert betting breakdowns. Following these daily updates allows bettors to identify value in limited slates, execute well-informed strategies, and maintain a competitive edge. This concludes today's breakdown of the Edmonton Oilers vs. Dallas Stars matchup. Stay tuned for tomorrow's pre-Thanksgiving slate analysis, which will feature additional insights, betting angles, and player prop opportunities.